Hi everyone, I just want to do a very quick walkthrough of this book, which for ease of reference I'm going to call the Office Hours book from Crafting Together with All Brands. I'm going to call it that because I called the last one the Bloom Street book because that was the paper line I used, and this time I have used Office Hours by Pink Fresh Studio. So just a quick walkthrough of the book. This is one of those few that I made where it actually turned out something like I anticipated in the first place. But it is a bit of an unusual size. So it's 12 inches across, it's 10 inches deep, and it's quite narrow. It's only got a spine of about an inch. And you can see here probably the most clearly that it's got 3 pages inside it. And each of those pages is staggered in size, with the largest being 10 by 10 inches. So originally this started as a 10 by 10 inch book, but I had this idea that I wanted to make it longer. And I also wanted to round the corners. So here you can see we have got a mini book with rounded corners, and I am telling you, covering this was a bit of a beggar. But I have now a way to do it that is easy, and I will take you through how to round your corners when you are using grey board, chipboard and covering it with card. So just to go through the book really quickly, this book will lend itself to any paper line that you use. In the class I'm probably going to use something completely different, say like some graphic 45 or something, because I just want to show you that this book is just great for any purpose whatsoever. So on the front cover I've popped a little bit where you can just slip a photo in, just to give you an idea, and then we open the book up. Now the front and back cover inside, front and back are exactly the same. I haven't put any pockets or anything on them. I wanted to leave them plain, but that's not to say if you want to put a pocket on there, you know, you absolutely can. That's entirely up to you, but I've chosen not to do that. Now throughout this book I've used an awful lot of sort of file folder style things for my photo mats and various things, but you don't have to do that by any stretch of the imagination. If you don't want to use the tabs, you can just cut it straight, not a problem at all. So this first page, just for an example, what I've done actually is I've used some acetate here in the cover. This is just a quick example of one of the inserts that I've made. That just slips in there because the idea was that what I wanted to do was actually get a book where you looked at it and it was kind of in a line. So there's 4 pieces in here because these 2 back bits are actually photo mats, but I'll take you through those in a bit. There's photo mats at the front here. That's actually 2 pockets. Photo mats here and here, photo mat there. You turn this book over here and what you've got is just a place for more photo mats. I've just slipped those in and out of there, but obviously it does undo. I just haven't got the energy right now. This bit over here, sorry, cat in the way. This bit over here has got a magnetised closure. You open it up and what we've got here is stacked pockets with photo mats in there. Okay, turn that over, and then here we have got a belly band which has got photo mats behind it, but also on the belly band we've actually got a waterfall, also magnetised closure. On this side here there is a little flap. We've got a pocket here, just a little easy pocket, and then once again we've got one of our acetate fronts to our pocket, and we've got some really big photo mats in there. Turn that over onto the last page, and what we've got here are 2 sets of photo mats which I've made like big tags. They're in these 2 pockets here. These are actually separate pockets, even though they don't look like it, with an acetate cover on there. So there's not a great deal to the book, but there's a lot of space for photographs. So we'll be starting this book this coming Thursday, which is, oh, I don't know, 2nd of July, 1st of July, something like that, in the Crafting Together with All Brands group in Facebook. But if you miss the class, you can always go back and have a look. So I will put a resources list up so you know exactly what you need, but I hope you'll join me. And any questions, just drop me a line. Thanks for looking. Bye.